It's Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol AMC for AMC Entertainment, of course. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We have our daily roadmap in place. A lot of people got excited today about the potential for the gap up holding and maybe leading to some sort of run-up, but you need to remember the daily context of AMC now. Remember that it's completed its full rotation from the low end all the way up to the euphoric highs, and once again, back down to those lows. So at this point in time, any sort of pop higher is an excuse for anyone who got suckered into the stock up here to sell at a slightly lower loss, but still a loss nonetheless. So keep that in mind. Whenever stocks like this are going to pop in the future, it's just an excuse to sell and get out of a position, not initiate a new position, okay? So keep that in mind here. Of course, we didn't fill the gap all the way, so I suppose there's a little bit of strength in that aspect, but overall, not a name that I personally would ever recommend anyone to be bottom fishing for longs in right now. In terms of what's going on, we have this, kind of wacky move from today's session. It was down, then it was up, then it was back down, but again, still holding this gap. If we do take out today's lows, essentially 1663, look for the gap to fill to the highs of Monday around 1620. Again, not really something that you're going to trade puts through or short, right? Remember that if we come on over to the trade tab, this is still a hard to borrow stock. Even though it's been through the ringer, it's still hard to borrow. The put volume here is actually acceptable. So if you did want to short it via puts, it is possible, but for that small of a range, which we just pointed out, that probably wouldn't be my trade. I would want to see something that retraces lower into these double bottom areas there. So maybe a breakdown, right? So if the gap fills, and instead of getting a gap fill reversal, if it accepts lower and does something like this, any lower high, so let's say it fills the gap, continues, bounces for a lower high, reattempts this area here at 1574, that's probably the short I would be interested in to go back down to that 1425 level here inside of AMC. I'm not really seeing any reason to be fishing for a long. If it does gap fill reverse and do something like this, it would still have to be a breakout up and over this 18-ish area for me to get interested in a retest of 2075 here from the daily time frame chart. That's really all I've got for you inside of AMC. If you enjoyed the video today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.